I'm Nancy Bepple. I'm in the BC NDP and I'm running for the Kamloops South Thompson. I grew up in Kamloops and then I went away for school and work. I came back to Kamloops 15 years ago. My family has been in Kamloops since 1934 and I'm very connected to the community. I have worked for 15 years at top BC technology companies and as a system analyst, a meteorologist, and as a project manager. And I've worked on projects in BC, across Canada, in the US, and around the world. For the last 15 years, I've been a co-op coordinator here at Thompson University, and I work primarily with computing science and engineering students, and I help them get jobs in their career, and I work primarily with technology and resource-based companies. So I have a Bachelor of Science in Computing Science and Math. I have a Master's of Atmospheric Science and a Doctorate in Educational Policy and Leadership, as well as a teaching certificate. My favorite restaurant is the Eden Bento Cafe, which is down in downtown Kamloops. It's a small Japanese restaurant. It's family run and it's very warm and friendly and great food. My top priority is to help the 30,000 people in Kamloops who don't have a family doctor get adequate health care. With 15 years of experience working with students, I really understand the struggles that they go through to get education and to get reasonable work when they graduate. Under Christy Clark's government, tuition fees have gone up, funding to universities have gone down, grants to students have been eliminated. The BC NDP and John Horgan are committed to supporting students in getting good jobs and to be able to do it in an affordable way. That's a toss-up between Blade Runner and Tess of the D'Urbervilles. As time goes on, Blade Runner becomes more and more of reality, so it's starting to be more of my favorite. Well, I can say what it is that the current provincial government isn't doing, which I think should be done. First of all, I think people should have reasonable access to health care and access to education that's affordable. I think they should also be able to have adequate housing and good transit. Those are things that are important. I don't see that those have been provided for under the current Christy Clark government. I think also that a government should build a sustainable economy so that people have good paying jobs that they can make a decent living at. I think the most important aspect is that going forward, to build an economy with sustainable jobs, we need a well-educated workforce, and those jobs can only happen if we have people that have the education. I think locally in Kamloops, we have to always remember that this post-secondary education, this institution provides a comprehensive education for 1 year to graduate level programs. And I think what's also important is that the TRU does not receive from the provincial government adequate funding for graduate programs especially. And graduate programs are important to students, but they're also important for the economic growth of our area. Well, I always take them either hiking or canoeing, and one of the favorite places I go is Paul Lake, because you can do both of those things. Statistics Canada says that half of students in a university program graduate with debt, and just under half for college or diploma programs, and the average debt is $25,000. So Christy Clark's government eliminated student grants. She's put students into debt. We need to look at having more aid available based on need. I support having some form of student grants. It was available when I went to school. We also need to raise the minimum wage to $15 an hour, which the BC NDP supports, and to support more programs like co-op so that students have a better chance of earning money while they're in university so they don't have to incur so much debt.